Hopefully this video will quickly and efficiently instruct you on how to perform function composition. So we see we're asked to please compute f composed with g of x and g composed with f of x for the given functions. Our given functions are these two functions right here. G of x equals 3x squared and f of x equals 2x plus 5. So we are asked to do two problems here. I'm going to model two examples of this. F composed with g of x, g composed with f of x. Okay, now f composed with g of x is also considered to be the same as f at g of x, which we will note is the same as taking g of x and plugging it in for x in f of x. So I'm going to continue to do this problem in pink and use some color coordination so you can see where I've made that substitution that I've just referred to. So again, we're going to take g of x, which is 3x squared, and plug it in for x in f of x. So this will give me 2 times 3x squared plus 5. Again, I've taken 3x squared and plugged it in for x in f of x. So what does that give me when we continue on? Just to do some quick simplifying, is what it gives me is 6x squared plus 5. And that is the answer. It is a new function called f composed g of x, and it is derived from these two functions, g of x and f of x, used by way of composition. Okay, I'm going to use a different color here. I'll use blue to perform the composition of g composed with f of x. And what we see is that that is equivalent to g at f of x, which means to take f of x and plug it in to x in g of x. So I'm going to draw again to show you what that looks like. We're going to take f of x, which is 2x plus 5, and plug it in here to this function for x in 3x squared. I'll continue to use the colors so you can see that, and what we write from there is 3 times the quantity, 2x plus 5, squared. Now we see that this is going to be a little more intricate than the previous problem because I have to square this binomial. Well, I'll do this out the long way, which is just to create a FOIL problem. So in creating the FOIL problem, we're going to see that we're going to get 3 times 2x plus 5, the quantity of, and times the quantity of 2x plus 5 again. I'm going to bring down my 3 and then perform the FOIL, which you'll get 4x squared plus 10x plus 10x again plus 25. Combining some like terms, I get 3 times the quantity, 4x squared plus 20x plus 25. And finally, just to quickly distribute the 3, I will get 12x squared plus 60x plus 75. And I've created a new function called g composed f of x from the two functions I was given, g of x and f of x. It's also worthwhile to just note that what we see here in f composed with g of x and g composed with f of x is that order apparently matters, because when I did them in reverse orders, I did them f first then g and then g first then f, I didn't get the same answer here. I got two different functions in the end. So that is worth noting, and you might want to watch this over once or twice and listen to the wording of how we talk about which function's getting plugged in for what, and hopefully that'll give you a better sense of how to do function composition.